Good morning, dear children. How are you all? I hope all my kids are healthy, fine, and safe at home. Now, we were reading the chapter We Need Water. Under this chapter, we read about what are the uses of water. We use water for day to day life, drinking, bathing, washing, cleaning, lot of purposes. Then, sources of water, from where we get water, that is groundwater and underground water, surface or underground water. Then we also read that the water is supplied through pipelines. Now let's read clean water, how the water is clean. Do you know that water from river, lakes and pond is not always clean? Yes, you can see rivers are so dirty, you cannot drink the water from them. They're really dirty. So to supply it for drinking, a process need to be followed and clean it. Drinking water from these sources can make people sick. People in villages wash clothes in this water. Factories drain chemicals and other waste into these water bodies. This water is first purified in filtration plants, then it is supplied to our houses. At home, we further purify this water by boiling or filtering it. Now, what is the purification process? Water is collected in a tank, purification tank. Where it is collected? Purification tank. Then from there, it is again purification treatment it goes, then it is chlorinated, then again it is sediment, it is cleaned, then stored in a commercial tank, then supplied to the house. Okay, now saving water. Now do you know that when the water is completely clean, if you feel the taste of water or any smell is there, that means water is not clean. But if you see that water is not having any taste or smell, that means it is completely pure water. Now saving water, how can we save water? Water is a very important source, so we need to save water. Water is precious, we can save it in many ways. We should not waste water. Do not keep the tap on while brushing your teeth. Use a bucket of water to bathe instead of using a shower. Repair the leaking pipe. Now we must use bucket instead of shower. If there is any leaking pipe, if the water keeps on flowing from any pipe, we should repair it immediately. Now, when it rains, rainwater should be collected in large containers. This water can be used to water plants, mop your home, and wash staircases. Now, rainwater should be collected. That is called rainwater harvesting. The water is in many places. Now, what is done? That roofs are made when rain is there, too much rain is there. Through the pipes, the water is collected on the terrace, and then through those pipes it goes in a tank which is made under the ground. From there the water is again supplied for the uses such as cleaning the stairs, washing the clothes, so it is used. Now, forms of water. Forms of water means, yes, water have forms. It has three forms: solid, liquid, and state. Now let's see. Water has three forms: solid, liquid, and gas. When water is boiled, it turns into water vapor. This water vapor is the gaseous form of water. Yes. Sometimes you have seen mama boils the tea or milk or water and a steam comes out. Yes or no? That is the what? Can you see? Yes, can you tell me? Yes, that is the gaseous form of water. It is water vapor. When water vapor is cooled down, it turns into water, so it is the liquid form of water. When the water is further cooled, or it is kept in the refrigerator, it forms solid, that is ice. That means ice is the solid form, water vapor is the gaseous form, and water is the liquid form. Now you can what do simply, you can uh, take a bucket or something, you can keep inside the fridge. The water is becoming ice. then you take it out, it melts, it becomes water. Then you boil that water, then you can see the steam, and then ask your mama to hold a plate near that. You'll see that steam again turning into water droplets or becoming water. Water cycle. Now, what is water cycle? Have you There's an activity on page 79. You can read it. You can ask your elder to use the kettle and show you how the water vapor can be changed into water. Now, water cycle. You just read that the water changes its form. How does it changes its form? In nature. Now, this is the change of form of water done by us. The process is done by us. Now, let us see how it changes its form on its own by the nature. Now, during the day, the sun heats up water in the rivers, lakes, ponds, and seas. This water changes into water vapor. Water vapor rises up where it cools. The water vapor cools on going up and changes into tiny droplets of water. These droplets join together to form cloud. When cloud become heavy, now from the rivers and all, when it is too hot, the water becomes water vapor and rises up. Now when it cools down, it becomes cloud. These clouds further gets heavy and move, and with water it falls down on the earth as rain. Then when it gets heavy, it gives us rain. Rainwater then fills up water bodies again. This water on heating changes into water vapor and rises up. On cooling, they turn into water droplets. On further cooling, the water droplets come back down to the earth as rain. This journey of water from water bodies to the sky and back to the earth is called water cycle. Now, water cycle means a continuous process which keeps on going. So, it keeps on going. वो बॉयल होता है, ओशंस में पानी रहता है, धूप की वजह से बॉयल हो जाता है, वेपर वेपर बन जाता है, फिर वो क्लाउड फॉर्म करता है, वो क्लाउड और हैवी हो जाता है, वो आगे बढ़ के कूल डाउन होकर रेन होती है, फिर वो रेन जाके ओशन में मिलती है. एंड दिस प्रोसेस देन अगेन वो बॉयल हॉट होकर स्टीम बन जाता है, देन अगेन क्लाउड फॉर्म. तो दिस प्रोसेस इज कंटिन्यूस, इसलिए इसे वाटर साइकिल कहते हैं. Now let's see what we have read. In this we have read that sources of water, surface water and the underground water, surface river, lake and pond, underground well, tube well and hand pump. Three forms of water: solid, ice, liquid water and gaseous water vapor. Okay. So now you will read the chapter, you will write the word B. Now let's see, tick the correct options. Water when boiled turn into steam. Factories drain polluted water into where it sends river. Rain comes from clouds. We must drink water which is germ free and clean. Which is germ free and clean. Fill in the blanks with the words given in the brackets. Water coming from the cloud is called rain. Vapor that comes out of boiling water is called steam. Cloud and solid cube of water cold and solid cube of water you see in refrigerator is ice. Water from dirty steams contains germs. Okay, now you'll do fill in the blanks in the copy. Word be in the book, take the correct option in the book. Now let's see true and false. What we'll see? True and false. We can live without water. False. Ocean water is an example of underground water. False. Plants need water to grow. True. We get water from mountains. False. We get water from the rain that is dropped on the mountains and then it comes in the form of river to the ocean, and from there it again gets into the so we get water basically from the rain. Next, match the following. This you will do in the copy. Match the following. Water cycle. Water cycle is water balance in nature. Boiling. What is boiling? Kill germs. Tube well. Tube well is underground water. Overhead water tanks. supply water to the houses. River water, surface water. Okay, so you'll do fill in the blanks, match the following in the copy. Now let's see one word answer. See, you have to draw water cycle and three forms of water, three forms of water. Again, I tell you, you'll draw this in the copy, all the three forms of water, all these three forms, and write about them. You'll draw this water cycle in the copy. Then you'll do fill in the blanks and match the following in the copy and these one word answers. These one word answers. Now let's see. Why can't we drink pond water directly? So why can't we drink pond water directly? We cannot drink pond water directly. Why? Tell me. Because the pond water is not always clean, and for drinking water for these sources can make people sick. Now the answer is here. I'm making you mark the answer. This time you'll write the answers on your own. Okay, mark the answer with me in the book only. Pond water is from here. Pond water is not always clean. Drinking water from these sources can make people sick. Okay, from here till here. Okay, answer 1. Now let's see another answer. Name 3 sources of drinking water. What are the 3 sources of drinking water? River. Okay. Then what are the 3 sources of drinking water? Simply 3 sources of drinking water are pond, river, streams, lake. These are the sources of drinking water. Then next, name one source from which we get water for a daily use. So we get water from the overhead tanks, or it is gets supplied through the pipelines. Okay. Now unscramble the word. You can do very simply. The first one is solid, second is liquid, third is gas. Now in this, you will write water over here, water over here. Water when heated becomes steam, then when cooled down become water, when further cooled down become ice, and then when further heated become water. Okay, so water, steam and ice. Is that clear? Now we end up this chapter over here. If you have any problem, let me know. Otherwise, it is very simple. Kindly do it in the book, and you'll draw the diagrams in the copy. You'll do fill in the blanks, match the following in the copy. You'll do short answers, unscramble the word, and this in the copy. Okay, children? See you in the next class. Bye.